All right, everybody, welcome to Life in the Pack, the best radio and TV show that's ever existed at ASU. You've got your host, Zach Ruppel, here, sitting in a pretty funky position that you haven't seen us in, but that's because we're down an SD card, so we had to improvise. We still have Fielding in his normal spot with his normal camera all to himself, the little hog up for attention. And then we got Robert sharing the camera with me. How's it feel, Robert?
Feels weird.
Is it nice to not have a camera staring you down in your face?
Yeah, it does.
Anymore?
I don't like that. I hate that camera being there.
I also like that I can kind of look at you now and it won't look totally weird as opposed to me looking backwards on a camera. So that's nice. We're here in our lovely studio, crammed in. We got these cameras basically in our faces today. It's a lovely day. It's been one of those days. And we're just going to keep talking about what's going on campus and how we're getting through. We've come up and we've passed midterms by the time y'all have seen this. We're in the thick of it right now, and Fielding, I think it's getting to Fielding a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, I was excited actually to get a midterm out of the way today, and I was in my online music class. And then I figured out that it doesn't open until tomorrow, which is a very busy day for me. So I have to fit in 2 hours tomorrow somehow. So that kind of throws my whole schedule off. Other than that, no real big midterms coming up just yet. But yeah. I definitely need to start looking at some stuff because it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and a couple of my classes really aren't having midterm tests as much as they're putting in midterm grades, and so they'll come in and they'll say, everything you've done at this point, that's your midterm grade. We're not going to bother with the test. But I do have a couple midterm tests coming up. You got a couple tests?
Yeah, mainly like next week.
Oh, yeah?
Should be super busy.
Yeah, no kidding. It's going to be
It feels weird this week not having any homework because you're supposed to study for your midterms and whatnot.
Yeah, midterms can be a stressful time, and it can be a rough time for a lot of students out there. So you're primarily the one with tests, Fielding.
Yeah.
So how are you going about, are you setting aside some extra time to study and recap what you know?
Well, I guess the time that I had studied for tests before is now allocated to midterm studying time, which is like almost every free minute of my day.
Oh, Lord.
Except for when I have to go to work or like lunch or something. But I don't have a ton of free time to do really much. I found the rooms in the library today where they look like kind of like jail cells. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah. But those are nice and quiet place to get away to.
Mm-hmm.
Because the library is packed around this time because
Really?
everyone's trying to study. So finding a nice quiet place is pretty convenient to have.
I think I've only been in the library 3 times since I've been here. I don't frequent the library very much. I come in here if I need to study, or I study in my dorm. So I don't know. Is the library nice? Is it?
I mean, it's got a little shop on the first floor.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I've been to there a couple of times.
Yeah, it's got that with all the snacks you could ever ask for.
Yeah.
And then there's like whiteboards just spread out everywhere, and just a ton of desks and tables and like.
Have you gone down to the museum in the bottom of the library?
No, I want to go in there and mess around with stuff because I saw like there's an earthquake simulator, so I just want to build something and then knock it over.
Cool. So a couple of our friends went over to the museum pretty close to whenever it was about to close or something. It was really late at night, and they played with the earthquake simulator.
Yeah,
and,
that's probably all I do.
Yeah, they've got some big fossil exhibit in there, right? Do they?
There's some sort of fossil in there. I think it might be some sort of mammoth, probably.
Maybe.
Some sort of mammoth.
It's some sort of mammoth. It could just be an elephant, and they could just be duping us all with it. But the great thing is I think a lot of the freshman gen ed level classes are the ones to primarily do the midterm tests.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed kind of as I get into my major, teachers are more inclined to just give you a chapter or a unit test coinciding with the midterm, but they don't really give you a true midterm recap test. And so that's really nice when you get up in there. Although you with anatomy, that might not be.
Yeah, no.
That might, or exercise science is your actual.
Well,
major,
I mean, still got to take AP, so it's not very fun.
They might still give you the midterm recap test, which is why we like having you on the show, because you can tell us media production majors what it's like to actually have a real major out here where you got to study and work hard on it.
Well, I don't know. Y'all's major, I like y'all's major. It seems fun.
Yeah, our major is less academically inclined more than it is we got to get in here and do stuff like this. all the time and just grind it out all the time. I have this class that's a World Civ class, and we have to write essays in that class, and the only thing is they're not like, oh, you have an essay due in a couple weeks, and you go research, and eventually you just do it the night before and see how good you go.
Yeah.
But it's a 50... You have 50 minutes in class. You have the class period.
Oh, it's like time rights.
Write the essay.
No
and
way.
You can only use the source that she's given you for your information on it. It's crazy. And I felt certain that I bombed my first one because I only got 3/4 of the way through it and started rushing real bad when I realized I was out of time.
Yeah.
But apparently she just, said, you just ran out of time, and but what you had in the start when you weren't running out of time was good. So here's a B, and I cried tears of joy when I got that essay back. I only mention that because I'm going. I would have probably already wrote another one by the time y'all see this, but going in to write another one, and I'm hoping to do a little bit better.
Yeah, we're doing outlines and oral comm.
Oh.
So I mean, luckily for me, we're doing an informative essay, and I'm doing it over how the Memphis Zoo impacts Memphis as a whole and the economy. And I wrote a 10-page paper in dual English in high school, so I'm basically regurgitating that into a speech. So it's real nice and easy.
And y'all bonded over oral comm an episode ago. Last time y'all were in here.
Yeah, Miss Holt.
Miss Holt.
Shout out.
Did you tell her that you knew?
No,
Robert
I forgot
here?
actually.
Robert,
Dang.
that's the one that's like your pseudo grandma?
Yeah.
So
like my best friend from high school's grandma.
Yeah.
But I claim her as my grandma.
Didn't she make you cookies one time?
She makes me a lot of things.
She brought in a ton of cookies to class once, and then she got in trouble because peanut allergies. So it's
freaking peanut allergies, man alive.
But she's a bomb cook, though.
I bet. I never got to have any because I just had a normal oral comm teacher when I took it, and so we just did speeches. We didn't get food brought into us on a day. But my oral comm class was at 2 in the afternoon. My freshman year on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Not even on Friday. Monday, Wednesday. And at 2 o'clock. And so I remember I'd go home on weekends, and I wouldn't come back till Monday morning. So I'd wake up early Monday morning and just drive back. That is the weirdest sensation, to drive 4 hours to come here and then
go
have
to class. Wow.
It's
Imagine
really
doing
weird.
that every single day.
Yeah, but you weren't driving 4 hours. You were driving 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's like a long commute to work.
You drove home every weekend, 4 hours?
He didn't live on campus.
I drove back and forth to school every single day, not just on weekends. On the
Okay.
weekends, normally, I try to stay on campus illegally.
He didn't live 4 hours away. I lived 4 hours away. He just lives in Mark Tree.
I basically did the same thing this morning. I woke up at 6 o'clock. And
That's true. I was worried you weren't going to make it to class. I was going to be mad at you if you didn't come to class and left me alone in that class.
I didn't say, I can't say I beat you to class, but
You did beat me up in the morning.
Yeah.
But that also could be because you had to get dressed somewhere else and then drive up here.
Yeah.
In plenty of time. Whereas I was thinking, I'll just wake up late, ride my bike to class. Oh well. But you ruined that, didn't you? And man, I can't wait till we get to that because man, that has just contributed to why I'm in a baseball hat today. And it's just, as I've told Fielding when he got in here, just been one of those days. It's been awful. But no time to focus on that now because it's time to get to our first song. And Fielding, you have once again the privilege of introducing our very first song, and I'll let you take it from here.
Well, it's called Black Hole Sun, and is it bad that I don't know who it's by?
We'll help you out. Soundgarden.
Yeah, okay, so it's by Soundgarden,
Chris Cornell, West
and
in peace.
yeah, it was on Guitar Hero back in the day.
That's how everyone in his generation knows these songs.
No, man,
it was on Guitar Hero at one point.
Well, I started listening to that and then branched out a little bit. But Guitar Hero, I guess you can say, started my rock listening. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, and so ASU-TV people, we can't play this for you. They'll sue us, they'll get us off the air, they'll kick us off the web if we play this for you. So we can't. So instead, we send you to these lovely PSA breaks, which I really know you enjoy. I enjoy them when we play them. I love watching them over and over again. But you'll come back to us. We'll be sitting here and we'll be ready to talk again. So we'll see you when you come back. Welcome back to Life in the Pack. We're still here waiting on you. We hope you enjoyed your PSA break if you're an ASU-TV viewer, and we hope you enjoyed Black Hole Sun. Fielding, do you think they enjoyed it?
I sure hope so.
Did you enjoy listening to it in here?
I enjoyed it, even though we weren't really listening to it.
Oh yeah. Oh, we listen to all the songs.
Oh,
we play
yeah.
Here. We don't talk through them or anything. Robert's still over here with me. I'm still here, and Fielding's still over there.
Still here.
And we still got to talk a little bit about school to, make sure that we don't get taken off air because we just come in here and talk about whatever we want.
Thing.
What are the complaints about the calf? I haven't heard those.
There's a fridge missing that we both really missed because it had the desserts in it.
No,
Although
it's
I think
it's
they put
there.
it back.
It's there. There's Jello and stuff in there.
It's not in the same location though. That's
Oh.
what's important.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
we
new here.
cried. We cried when it wasn't there, like the first couple weeks. But yeah, I think they've since put it back because I noticed it and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I have to put the word out that the fridge is back and we'll get some sweet treats." I think Brad's already used it. I think that dude only eats desserts when he goes into the calf.
Not only. I don't know why he did yesterday.
Me neither. He was the one that wanted to go. And
He
only got
said,
two
let's all go
chocolate
to the
chip
calf,
cookies.
and then he only ate 2 cookies.
Yeah, that
Gotta
was
get
it.
the all chocolate cookies.
All chocolate.
Yeah.
That's what you go for.
Yeah, those are the best.
I think I go for the chocolate chip. Although I don't get a lot of cookies out of there.
I don't like sweets.
Me neither, really. And I mean, we get ice cream. That's about the extent of our
Yeah,
dessert.
dude. Gotta get
Yeah.
that perfect cone on your way out.
Got to get a cone.
Yep. Half the time that I want ice cream, they're out of chocolate, and that's all that I want.
Oh,
Chocolate.
You got to get the twist. Twist.
Oh, man.
And Robert, what's the perfect technique for getting the perfect ice cream cone?
All right, so first, you want me to be for real, or do you want me
For real.
All right.
For real. Real advice.
You get the cone. You want to put it semi-close to the like where the dispenser where the ice cream's coming out of. You want the ice cream to get deep into the cone first, and then as it starts like piling up, you start swirling it around until like as high as you want, I guess.
I saw a dude go in there, and I think he was a former pupil of yours because he followed your instructions to the T. He got an ice cream cone that tall. So ASU-TV people, that tall. Radio people, this thing was about a foot long from the cone to the tip of the ice cream.
Me and my friend Quayne,
Yeah?
which is
Hurricane.
Edna Holt's actual grandson.
Oh.
We had a contest one day when we were in there, and I just see who could do the biggest cone. He went first, and he had something about half a foot. And I was like, 1 second, bro. And I literally had over a foot of ice cream on a cone.
That's one of
hold
those-
my cone.
That's one of those stories that ends with, and now there's ice cream on the floor, and we can't go to the calf anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
The problem that I've run into is my girlfriend. She's gotten into the sprinkle thing, so she tries to put sprinkles on the cone. And,
Oh, no.
They have a spoon.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to help her out, but we're just pouring sprinkles all over the floor, and
geez,
half of them are
Fielding.
getting on the ice cream.
At least you're not just dipping the ice
no,
cream.
flip it upside down. Yeah, no way.
That's the best way to get full coverage. I was really kind of hoping for a second there you would end that statement with "my problem is my girlfriend," and then just kind of sit there in a pause for a second.
No.
That's something I would do, and then have to go beg for forgiveness later.
Wow.
No, you frequent the calf much?
Yeah, every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I've had biscuits and gravy every day for the last 6 weeks.
Oh, you get in for breakfast.
Yeah, I have a ton of 8 a.m.s. Or I guess Monday, Wednesday, Friday I have 8 a.m.s.
And then nothing, so you just go in there after the 8 a.m.?
Yeah,
break.
it depends on how I'm feeling for lunch, and
yeah.
I'm running out of flex. So
Oh, that's a problem that
Mom and
me
Dad
Robert
load
are
me up.
sharing.
Load me up with flex, please, before the end of the semester.
But Fielding's mom and dad load us up too, please.
Yes.
We need some.
Yep.
We'll send you all the information once we can confirm that you're gonna actually do it for us. I don't know, for some reason, I love the hamburgers that the grill puts out.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love them so much.
They taste so generic to me.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it tastes like those just pre-made patties that you can go buy.
Oh, well, they might
They
be.
probably are.
But
So-
it's all in the seasonings anyway, man. You ever seen those shows where they take the really good chefs and give them, freeze-dried frozen foods, and then they make a masterpiece?
No.
That's what the grill line is, right there. They go out and they get all this stuff that the school administration has bought them because they're on a budget, and they turn it into masterpieces. That and grilled chicken. Grilled chicken over there is good most of the
I
time.
don't like chicken that much, so I don't ever get grilled chicken.
That's a lie. You love
I like
chicken.
I like chicken strips and chicken nuggets.
But not grilled. Nothing
No.
grilled.
Nothing. Grilled's healthy.
Only fried.
I don't like a KFC fried chicken. I can't eat that either.
Why not?
It's too greasy. It's got to be straight chicken
Man.
nuggets.
You feel the same, Fielding?
No, dude. KFC fried chicken is like the best. When it comes to chicken, like the skin is arguably the best part.
Yeah,
That's
like,
true.
I'll eat skin off the chicken. I just don't want to eat
But
the
you
chicken.
won't eat the chicken?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I'm about to gross y'all both out and say that my favorite item on the KFC menu is chicken livers.
I love chicken liver.
Oh,
I'm telling you right
feeling,
now.
man.
My favorite
Promotion.
item on the KFC menu is the famous bowl.
The famous bowl.
Is
What
it-
comes in that?
It's just potatoes, like popcorn chicken, and gravy, and then some other things like all mixed together.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm getting hungry now, guys.
I know. we're
I haven't
gonna
eaten
have
today.
to stop.
Yeah, we need to stop talking about food.
What was great was this was supposed to be a really good academic section, and then we just devolved to
Went to the
calf
calf.
and then devolved to food. And so
Chin chins tonight,
you always want chin chin.
dude.
Stop
it's so much.
distracting
It's
me.
so much food.
We're playing a song, Robert, and we're playing your song. So you want to tell everyone why we're about to get hate mail for what you chose to play?
It is a song cover, which my high school friends already like get at me for always like listening to like song covers instead of like the originals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I just like covers better, but this is I Prevail, which is a like more heavier band.
Yeah.
Definitely a heavier band than like I probably listen to it all.
Yeah.
On the show
But-
so far, but it's also covered by one of my favorite artists, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's a T Swift song. Hold on a second. Before we play it, we have to get rid of these ASU-TV people. Because we know you want to listen to this song, but we just can't play it for you. We really want to. We're in negotiations right now to maybe get... I don't think it'll work, though, because our school can't buy the rights to these songs. We can't play these songs for you. And we're out of time for your episode anyway, so we have to send you away, and you can come back Monday and get the second half of the show and listen to us talk about some more slice of life stuff and
Slice of pizza.
a financing with Fielding segment coming up on your next episode. That's a promise. And so we will see you next time. Keep going through whatever life's challenges are putting you through, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching today's episode of Life in the Pack. We hope you enjoyed it. There will be new episodes coming out twice a week on ASU-TV, or you can tune into Red Wolf Radio to catch the full hour show at 8 p.m. Central Time on Fridays. You can also follow us on Twitter at Life in the Pack 1. That is Life in the Pack number 1. And you can send us all sorts of things we should talk about on the show or questions that you want answered on the show, and we'll try to get to them the best we can. We hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to ASU-TV for more content. Boom! That's how it's done.